Hey guys, welcome back to Sweet Creek Thrift. My name is Candy if you're new here, and I am a part-time reseller on apps like POSHMARK and eBay. And today I have a very, very short thrift haul that I got at Goodwill. And this was from February 17th. I'm trying to double check. Yes, 17th. And I went to my a local store that I had a few minutes to run in. And so I went ahead and grabbed a few items to resell, and I wanted to share them with you today. It's only about, I think, like less than 10 items. I think it's 10 maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly go through these items. Overall, I paid $45 for these, and I think I will be able to make a profit of about $90 after my original investment. I think once they're all sold on the low side, I should get about 138. I just need to move my little booklet over here so I can read it a little bit easier. And I did attach my little microphone today that I hardly ever charge and use, but I do know when I'm in here recording, sometimes you don't hear me when I walk away from the camera. So we're going to try it again. This is only the second time I've used it. But anyways, I wanted to get this filmed because tomorrow my husband's going to uninstall this door right here and redo all like the edges around it, because when it rains really, really hard, it leaks just a little bit, but it does come leaking in at the bottom. So he's going to go ahead and do that tomorrow. I was going to film tomorrow, but decided to film today instead. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get right to it. St. Patrick's Day is a week away, and so I really want to get these posted this weekend. This skirt I saw, it was beautiful, and even just for spring and going into summer, I think this would be a really pretty skirt for somebody. I really like that it has these like pleats. It's like a pleated kind of, almost like a gathered, but it is definitely a pleated style. And then it does kind of do a slight like flare, but it's lined and it has this fun like paisley print to it. So it's a really fun, beautiful spring green color, kind of like a Kelly green. And then it has a white paisley. And then, like I said, it is lined. So the overlay is kind of like a sheer top. And then underneath is like a nice green material. Now, this brand is Anthony Richards, and it was a 3X. So again, I could use this if it just doesn't ever sell. It would be something that I could use, and it's not really, I don't know, I don't wear this kind of stuff very often, but I think that it would be a really beautiful one for somebody either for church or work or just like summer events. You could probably wear it to a wedding or something. You got a nice top for it. I just thought it was really pretty, and I decided to try that one out. So this item I did pay $5.99. It was not half price. The pink tags were half price. The next item I picked up was the Cremu collection. Cremu, I think it's Daniel Cremu. I don't think these are worth as much, but this was it was a cotton linen blend. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up and try it. I did a lot of men's this time. I feel like I'm trying to like get a variety in my closet of different types of items, and maybe that will help pull people in and pick up some of my other items as they're looking. So anyways, I decided to grab several of the men's shirts because I really didn't have a lot of time to shop this day, but I did make it mostly through the men's shirts, and then I did go down a couple of the women's aisles. So that's why it's a really quick. I thought this was like, it follows like the whole striped aesthetic that's popular right now. It kind of gives me that like preppy vibe. Also, I think it would be a good Easter top and or summer, and it's just a nice pullover polo, size large. So that was a pretty good size. It's slightly faded. I don't think it's like excellent condition. I would say it's probably just good condition. I didn't see anything else wrong with it other than maybe just some normal wear. And it was, I think, it's 85% cotton and 15% linen. It also has an extra button, which I don't think the buttons are fine. So this one was pink, so I was supposed to pay half for this. I don't know why I didn't mark it down as half, but it should have been half price, so it was probably $3. And I think I can get, I didn't tell you, I think I can get maybe 20 to 30 for this skirt. I did see a couple of this exact skirt in, I think, different sizes. There was two of them listed at $35, but I think Okay, I'll be right back. My daughter's calling. All right, I'm back. My daughter needed me to help her with something real quick. So I think this shirt is like half price. This I'll have to double check why I wrote down $5.99, but anyways, so I think it was $3, and I think I can only get maybe I wrote down like 10 to 15. These were not selling like I thought they were, so it probably wasn't the best pickup. In fact, that seems to be the theme with all these men's shirts, but I think they'll sell. I just don't think they're going to sell like for a little bit more. I was hoping to get like maybe $20 a shirt, but I'm probably looking at like 10 to 15 for most of these. This one is by a brand called Rerun, and it's also a size large. I'll show you the logo. And again, I don't think this one's a very like good flip, but I thought the style was great. It was also green. And so considering it's like that whole St. Patrick's Day coming up, I thought it would be a fun one. And it's sort of like a Western style shirt. Has some nice stitching on like there on the pockets, button down. And then here you can see it has like a stitching. It just gives it kind of like a nice like Westerny theme. So I thought this would be a good one. And then I know there's a lot of people that will, I think it'll sell. I just don't know if it'll sell for, again, as much as I would have hoped for. And this item was $5.99. And I wrote $2.99. So now I'm backwards on these shirts. Maybe I wrote them backwards by accident. That one is pink, and this should have been half price. So this one was probably full price. Anyways, so I think I can get, again, maybe $10 to $15. I'm probably not going to make much off of these, just a few dollars, but hopefully. Now this shirt was really nice, but the comps are not great. It's by this Craft and Flow, and it's an extra large, and I'll show you the logo here. You can see that. But do you see the print? I thought this was a fun print. It's like little palm trees. And then I thought it had some nice style going on. The sleeves have like this cuff that's like a nice accent trim. And then this pocket here also has that same trim. And it's in excellent condition. This is like brand new. It looks brand new. So yeah, I think that this could do well, but it's just the brand is off. So I'm gonna try to, when I do my photo, my like cover photo, that I'll get like a little close up of the print, and then I'll do the regular photo of it on the wall with like a little inset photo of the print, so that when they're browsing, it will pop up and show you like that it's palm trees, and that might help it sell. So this item I paid $4.99. Yes, I'm like now looking at it to go, did I do that right? And I think I can only get like 10 to 15 if I go off just the comps that I looked at. But again, I don't think I saw anything with this exact print and style. So I guess we'll see. Now, the next item was a Corvette racing top. It's just a pullover, like polo style. It has like some embroidery here that I thought was kind of fun, and embroidery here with their logo, and it's got the colors, and it's official Corvette Racing. And it's a size medium in case you're wondering, but I think it will be a good flip. Now this one was also a yellow tag, so it's $5.99. I think I can get about more like 15 to 20 or even 25, but I'm thinking it's going to be in that 15 to 20 range. The next item is a denim and flower Ricky Singh. If you've ever seen those. Not the best brand either. This is a size extra large men's, of course. I think that I've sold this brand. I had a really fun, it was like almost like a bandana print top, and it sold like for $20 or $25. So when I saw the brand, I thought great. But when I got home and did some extra comps on this, I just don't think it will sell for as much. But then again, this print is really fun. It has astronauts and planets, like it's space themed, and there's not as many space themed. So I'm definitely going to use a lot of those comp words, and hopefully I will get it to sell. And it's also in like pretty much excellent. Actually, it's new without tags. It has this like cardboard thing still attached down here, but there's no tags. So it could have been worn, but they left this and they obviously never washed it. So I'm just going to label it new without tags. I'll clean it up and steam it so that there's no like wrinkles or anything. It'll look brand new. So yeah, so that one I paid $4.99 and I comped it at 10 to 20, but I'm hoping to get 20 for it based on its like novelty print and the fact that it is essentially new. The next item, again, I thought would be worth a little bit more, but again, I'm on a theme of not picking out the best options, but this is a rip curl, also size medium, although it really doesn't look medium. It looks larger than a medium, but it's a nice casual. All of these are kind of like that camp shirt with the short sleeves button down. This one is kind of it's 100% cotton, but it has this like interesting material. It's like almost like a water, not waterproof or anything, but it's definitely meant for like, I don't even know. I don't know what you call this stuff. You guys know, let me know. But this is like, it says it's cotton, 100% cotton. So anyways, it's a nice tropical. I think it's really nice. And it's button down, tropical print, very Hawaiian. So I'll definitely use some of those keywords in there. Hopefully it will sell going into spring and summer and we'll get the right buyer for this one. This one I only paid, now this was pink, so I only paid $2.50, so I don't really feel too bad about it. Originally $4.99. I think I'll get about 12 to 15 for this one. The next item is an Old Navy slim fit. It's the classic shirt, also size medium, so not the best size, but I like this print, so I decided to grab it. And I think this would be good for Easter or like spring break or vacation or summer vacations, that sort of thing. And it's just another really nice aesthetic. I like the colorway on it being the gray and pink. And so this one I paid also pink. It was $5.99 originally, so I paid $2.99, so basically $3 for this one. And I think I'm going to get again like maybe 15 to 20 for that shirt. The next item is the first time I've found this one. It's called the Territory Ahead. So I decided to pick it up and just see how it goes because I've heard of other people talk about this brand. I don't know if it's just not a great pickup, but it is 100% cotton. And I think it has that like really nice like 90s vibe going to it. It's like a nice, and it's another men's. It's a long sleeve t-shirt, 100% cotton. And it is kind of like a thicker cotton. So I don't know, going into spring and summer, but it definitely has a fun colorway and it's kind of like that, almost like a mustard. And then these stripes, like color blocked stripes on the sleeves. It's a long sleeve tee and size large, so we'll see how that one does. This item was $4.99 and I think that I will get 15 to 25. I think because I didn't see anybody with this exact style, but I did see some like long sleeve tees that are similar, but they were solid colored and they were selling for like 15 to 20. With that one having the color block sleeves, I think it'll be a little bit more preppier, popular that way. I'm really hoping that I'll get like 25 for it. And then the last item is what looks like a plain shirt on the front. And this is a women's, but it does have a nice, beautiful embroidered floral back. So I picked it up for that reason, but it is not the best brand. It's called Westport. I think it's Westport Women. And it is an extra large, so it's a decent size. It's a pretty green, kind of like a greenish color, long sleeves, button down. But that's what I decided to pick it up for. I did see one for sale, but I think it was a 3X or a 2X, so it was a little bit larger. And somebody has theirs posted for 25 and it's still for sale. And mine's a little bit smaller, but I'm guessing that I'll only get like 12 to 18 for it. This was a half price pink, which is why I grabbed it. So I only paid $3.50 because it was originally $6.99. So I decided to go ahead and give it a shot because of the embroidery on here. So I am going to try and get, maybe 18 for it. That would be a good flip in my opinion. And I'll go ahead and go over my sales. I just had 2 sales today, but since I have them here and I haven't packaged them up, I did just sell this embroidered shirt. It's just a basic black, almost like a boxy tank, not tank, t-shirt. And it has kind of like a rolled cuff, but it's like almost like a small women's, it's a medium women's, but I think it's more of a junior size. And we'll see how it goes. I think, but it's really pretty. I really think it's beautiful embroidery. So that one's sold. And I did just post this one maybe a couple weeks ago. It's a soft surroundings. It would have been in one of my last haul videos, and it's just a basic beige, almost like a almost like a crochet knit lace accents right here, and almost like a peasant-y boho blouse, so tunic top. So this one was an extra large, and then I just sold that one, so I'm really happy. I'm going to get those out, and then I am working on getting a few more of my last items. I did have a return, which I don't know. I've had quite a few returns this last week, so it's kind of crazy, but because I usually don't hardly ever get returns. This one I understand. It's kind of like a juniors, but it's like an adults also. Just basic pair of black jogger, kind of like a goth punk grunge style. And it's the Streetwear Society brand. I think they said that they just didn't fit. It was the wrong size, so they sent it back. And I do accept returns on eBay. If it was Poshmark, they wouldn't, but they bought it on eBay, and that's where all my returns are coming from. So I went ahead and accepted it as long as they pay for the shipping back. I did get one person that said they were sending me back. It looks like a jersey, and it says goat on it. They said it was youth sizes, but I had labeled it as men's size. So I don't know. They're probably right. I'm probably just should have labeled it as youth, because I do think when I get it back, I'll look at it again. But I don't know. I'll compare it to some of my other men's I think it was a large. So I'll compare it to like my men's large. It might have been extra large. So I'm just going to like hold it up and see if the sizes kind of go along with that. If it's a little bit smaller, then they were right. But they basically returned it saying that I labeled it wrong. So I probably did, because I had no idea for sure, and whatever. So it's okay. It's not a big deal to me, and I was okay with that. So we'll figure it out. And I did just get one more return. It was today or yesterday. I think it was today. And she's sending back the green Windsor dress and said that it's too big, which it's already a small. I think it's like a small size dress or extra small. So I don't know how it's too big, but I mean, I don't know the person that bought it, so who knows? But I can't imagine they already wore it to a prom or anything. So hopefully it comes back in the same condition I sent them. I mean, my daughter wore it to her prom a couple years ago. So I guess we'll see. I get it that people are trying stuff on and returning it if it doesn't fit. And she's returning it for size related. She didn't say anything weird about it. So we'll see what happens when I get that one back. But I'm just like, hopefully that's the end of the returns right now, because I'm getting really fed up with it, because it's like, I feel like I'm getting like one after another on a daily basis. And it's crazy for me because I haven't had any in like so long. Like, for the most part, I've only had like a couple returns, and now I'm like getting bombarded with returns. But anyways, I did do another trip on Wednesday. Today's Friday. So like 2 days ago, I had a doctor's appointment, and I did go in and I did get some more items, and I am going to try and get those posted soon too. And so I just really needed to knock this one out. So I'm going to get off because this video is almost 15 minutes. And I do have to do a end of month for February. I have not done that yet. Honestly, I have just been not motivated to do it. And I had to motivate myself to get up here and do this one, because I know he's working tomorrow, and I would have wanted to do it in the morning, and I just knew if I didn't. Anyways, actually it's 15 minutes on this recording. That was not excluding the time before my daughter called. So I'm going to let y'all go. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you on my next video. And if you're new here, please subscribe if you want to watch my next videos. Bye.